The search for life outside our own has been on the minds of astronomers and scientists for thousands of years. Whether it is in the form of the constellations in the sky or little green men probing our brains, we have always looked for meaning in the endless sky above. It begs the question, are we alone? Statistically, we can't be, right? The infinite universe with trillions of different solar systems, and we're supposedly the only planet in the only solar system that can produce life? Doubtful. If you really think about it, despite how advanced in technology we think we are still a very young planet, probably 1,000 years away from the technology we need to find alien life. But that hasn't stopped us from trying. Aliens. Firstly, we have to clarify exactly what kind of alien life are we looking for. We've already established that finding aliens is way above our capable means. I know what you're thinking. We might not have the technology to search for aliens, but maybe the aliens have the technology to search for us. A romantic notion, but we're going to base this research on facts. Let's clear up a few things. While statistically it's unlikely that we are the only form of life in this infinite universe, being an evolved being is an entirely different subject. If given the right conditions, a proper star, a terrestrial planet with a good atmosphere, and an abundance of water, a planet has the opportunity to produce life. A very rare occurrence, but not an impossible one. This is where things get tricky. If a planet can produce life, much like our own, it would take billions of years for that life to evolve from microscopic organisms to something of substance. Humans didn't spawn out of the dirt. They very slowly evolved through trial and error. We are the only animal on Earth that has been able to evolve to the degree that we did, and that is equally as rare as a habitable planet. This essentially cuts the already low chances of us finding alien life in half. But again, let me clarify, our chances are still not zero. The holy grail of the astronomy community is finding alien bacteria. That's right, microscopic organisms, that is our goal. We've searched the ice caps of Mars, under the thick cold surface of Europa, and of course, Saturn's largest moon, Titan. These are the only known reachable places with ice. With ice comes water, and with water comes life. Maybe not fish, but perhaps bacteria or some microscopic cells of some sort. That is what I'm talking about when I say aliens. During our searching, we have been able to come into contact with things beyond our solar system that could quite possibly be alien spaceships. In late 2017, the world's astronomers were on their toes when a mysterious object much different from the ones in our solar system approached us from far beyond. Oumuamua. There has only ever been one interstellar object that legitimate astronomers considered a possible spaceship, Oumuamua. Named to honor the Hawaiian telescope that discovered it, Oumuamua means scout or messenger. Let's get this out of the way first. Scientists have never been able to spot a legitimate spaceship. However, our telescopes have been able to come into contact with spaceship-like objects. A more accurate statement is that we have been able to observe a possible alien spaceship. UFO sightings aside, Oumuamua is the only spaceship that we have discovered passing through our solar system, discovered by Robert Wyrick using the Pan-STARRS telescope at the observatory in Hawaii. Oumuamua is the first ever known interstellar object detected passing our solar system. Its odd shape had astronomers hoping it could be a spaceship when it was first discovered. Oumuamua's shape is different from anything we've seen before. While large masses tend to get crushed into a sphere under its own gravity, smaller masses like asteroids take odd natural shapes. However, Oumuamua is long and oval in shape. It's shaped and sized the same way an interstellar spaceship would be. Unfortunately, Oumuamua isn't going to be around long enough for us to study it in depth. Instead, the asteroid has already slingshotted around our Sun and is well on its way out of our solar system. A couple things made it very clear that Oumuamua was in fact not an alien spaceship. 1. It was not spiraling towards our solar system in the manner that a spaceship would. With its given shape, you would think it would be hurtling through space with a spiral, similar to a bullet or football. Instead, it was tumbling like a windmill or wheel. This indicates that it was violently thrown out of its home solar system. Oumuamua may not have been intentionally made to make contact with us, but it definitely originated from another unknown solar system, and it's estimated that sometime in 2022, it will be past Neptune's orbit on his way to the great out there. 2I Borisov. It was only a year later that we got our hopes up again with 2I Borisov. Borisov is only the second and latest interstellar object to enter our solar system. However, Borisov leaves a lot less room for imagination. In contrast to Oumuamua, Borisov is much more of a typical comet. While still interstellar in nature, it still holds all the same aspects that a typical comet in our own solar system has. Borisov allowed astronomers more time to study and unearth its secrets. While for the most part Borisov had no outstanding features about it, it still had some interesting features that were not native to our solar system. For example, Borisov's large wealth of carbon monoxide implies that it came from a planet formation region that has very different chemical properties than the disk from which our solar system formed. The high visibility of Borisov also made it clear that it was mostly made of ice, just like our own native comets. I suppose not every interstellar object is going to be some wild discovery like Oumuamua. Outside of these two, there have not been any other known alien spaceships. Well, at least none that we know of. Imagination is the key factor when it comes to these interstellar objects and the possibilities of alien life. So, I apologize to you alien enthusiasts who were waiting for me to reveal a list of Area 51 UFOs and spaceships. Don't lose hope though. One day, we'll develop technology powerful enough to truly answer the question, are we alone?